So it is Thursday evening, 6 o'clock. Keep this short and sweet. We about to get into chest and back. I'm staying away from the heavy stuff because I've injured myself twice in the last like 5 weeks. So gonna focus more on volume, but this is gonna be this is what's typically our heavy session, but I'm gonna stay away from the heavy weights and I'm gonna focus on 15 reps of everything. So let's get into chest and back.
The locals lose the road, right? Like if you're a politician, then you run for president. If they don't even like you in your home state, if they don't like you in Ohio, you're from Ohio, you're not running for presidency. So I can see that if I was Baker, I'd be like, no, I'm playing for Pittsburgh. Because Pittsburgh's offense is absolutely dreadful. I think it's like 27th in points, and it's bad. It's really, in 2021, Pittsburgh's offense is Jurassic. It's terrible. Thank God they have a great defensive coach, a great defensive personnel, and Najee Harris can play. But lose your home state. You just watch. Case plays and wins this week. What do you think Monday's going to be like? Forget my show. What do you think they're going to say in Cleveland Sports Radio? Then Baker will be ready to come back. Good luck going to Cincinnati and beating Joe Burrow. And then the following week, going to New England against Belichick and beating Mac Jones, who's got 10 quarters. He's actually been pretty good. I mean, limited, but pretty good. The story, you got to see it around the corner. The story's around the corner. Baker, to his credit, sees it. He wants to play. I would do the same way. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching.
There she is.
To get the latest at the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the Federal Gold Two segments from other shows.
Don't run in them.
To know against Michigan State, he'd have something to grab onto, and you said, oh no, I'm going to distill it down to a game. Yeah. And this, I think, is fascinating. Take the floor.
I think that with Harbaugh, and this is not an excuse, because I'll be the first one to tell you that it's been under what I think we expected. I thought at this point they would be on more equal footing with Ohio State. Okay, so I believe that Jim has underperformed that much. I do too. I think. To be fair, right. Now, having said that, you can distill down quote-unquote disappointment of Jim and Michigan to 2 snaps of the football, maybe even 1 snap of the football.
Finally! I usually I feel like this is almost teacher-student, but in this instance, you are really making me very happy because
this is the reason behind Cincinnati.
This is exactly where they should be.
The reason behind Cincinnati, I love what they're doing, but the problem is that I'm a big conference snob. All right?
Yeah.
I'm just unapologetically so. It's much tougher to go through even a Pac-12 or even an ACC schedule than it is to go through the Group of 5 schedule like Cincinnati is. So the burden of proof is on you. It's not enough to just win. So when you do what you did against Navy, albeit against a triple option, albeit on the road, you can't be sitting there having to get an interception after they got an onside kick in a 1-possession game. I'm sorry, that's not afforded you. I also dropped Oklahoma because you can't go to Kansas and be in a dogfight with Kansas like they were in that game. That's why I moved it around. Yeah. And by the way, people are like, oh, I can't believe you did what you did with Ohio State. There is a clear mark between number 3 and everybody else. I've got Georgia, Ohio State, Alabama.
I totally agree.
And I toyed with who's better, Alabama, Ohio State, I'm not sure, and I kind of slotted it this way, and here's the reason. I've got Ohio State number 2, because in the last 4 games, their defense, which was their Achilles heel, is the number 2 scoring defense in the country behind Georgia, and the number 2 yards per play defense behind Georgia. They're averaging over 50 points per game. C.J. Stroud, since he came back from that injury, he's thrown for over 300 yards, 14 touchdowns, no interceptions. Watch out for Ohio State. Sneaky C.J. Stroud might win the Heisman Trophy, and this might be the team that ends up playing the SEC champion in the national championship game.
Finally. It's nothing against Cincinnati. No, I mean, listen. A lot of these college football guys, they feel guilty.
Well, I did feel guilty about that.
Cincinnati,
the one I feel most guilty about is Oregon. I know that they're not better than Ohio State, and yet they beat them. And at the end, I will give them the benefit of the doubt because of that. They have earned the right to be ranked higher than Ohio State when push comes to shove. Anthony Brown had his best game of his life, really, against UCLA last week. But Oregon scares me a little bit in a conference that's schizophrenic and anybody can beat anybody on any given Saturday, except for Arizona and Colorado.
Yeah. All right, you know what? We're going to end it right there.
I suppose.
I'll write my name on there as well. Russell, you better not go anywhere. How the hell you gonna run somewhere? better stick around and fix what you broke. And you know what you broke? You broke this team's will. You broke this team's spirit. You broke this team's heart. Russell Wilson in the offseason. Imagine this, Acho. You on a team. You one of the other 52. And then you hear reports that Russell Wilson not only wants to get traded, but actually got the audacity to list the teams. And then in fifth place was the Seattle Seahawks, because he wanted to go to 4 other teams. Obviously, fifth place won. So now he comes back in. Those are just jokes. Those were just jokes. I didn't really mean that. I didn't really quantify it large. Yeah, you got it. And at large, the percentages say the figure had the running quarterbacks miss more games than the figure had the pocket passers. So if you err on one,
Heart rate 61%.
attack you to save yourself. I swear, look, I swear it's a misnomer. I swear it's the most gruesome and the first injury I ever saw at quarterback, Joe Theismann. He could move 2 yards in 10 seconds and got his butt towed back in the pocket. And I was like, dog, I thought it was supposed to be safe. I was a little youngster. And then you see the mobile quarterback get hurt as well. We forget.
Aaron Rodgers is a mobile quarterback.
Get destroyed in that game. By the way, he got knocked out of that game. So I do acknowledge that Lamar Jackson ain't been hurt yet. But I also acknowledge injuries can't be avoided. They can only be postponed. I just want them to postpone them as long as possible. Yeah, postpone as long as it takes. Postpone as long as it takes. I mean, look, anywhere you look, there they are. Like, people get on the freeway act like no matter what lane you're in, oh, if you're in the slow lane, you're not going to get into an accident. Car accidents happen anywhere on the freeway. They happen in the slow lane as well, and more in the shoulder. But you're more likely, there's a reason there's a speed limit. See, now we got 2 more minutes. There's a reason there's a speed limit, Seth. Because we at least know if you are driving under this speed, you are less likely to get in an accident. You can get in a car accident in the school zone.
So workout complete. Not a great workout in terms of just very low energy. We don't typically lift on Thursdays, and that is my fasting day. So I fasted today until 5. I had a bowl of oatmeal to try to give me some energy, but it just didn't work. I really felt that. But also, it could be the running. I mean, I ran 9 yesterday, and I ran 7 the day before that, and 2 days before that I ran 18. So this is definitely going to be my peak week in terms of running. So it could be that whatever it is, I feel very fatigued. But the important thing is I did the workout. I did every set. I did every rep I set out to do. I went lighter because I'm still feeling pain in my shoulder. But the important thing is I got the workout in. Another week in the books. I'm going to hit legs and shoulders in the morning, but not a eye-popping workout, not a phenomenal workout, but just got to keep putting them in the books. So for now, for Reed Fitness, signing off.